My name is Elena Jakubovic and I'm your guide to the real estate jungle. Today we will talk about real estate frauds. Follow us. Real estate is the most valuable and tangible asset you can acquire. There is big money involved in real estate, which means you have to be prepared for the scams of different kind. Although people typically shift all the blames to the real estate agents, today we will talk about buyers and tenants. I had prepared few examples of such frauds for you. When you prepare your property for rent, you should forget about emotional bonds which ties you to it. I know, you might have a lot of memories and feelings associated with the property. But if you allowed stranger to use your real estate, it might be better to allow him to make some major changes and have long-term reliable tenant than to save tiles in a bathroom which you chosen with your grandfather. The first story begins in lucrative Prague location. The owner of the property decides to offer his property for the long-time rent. Although the house has a nice architecture, interiors requires reconstruction. The real estate agency managed to find a prospective long-term tenant for the villa, a founder of the chain of private schools which would like to open kindergarten in the villa. But it is necessary to change the property for this purpose, to change outdoor facilities and to create different bathrooms. Negotiations go for weeks, and another weeks it takes to prepare contract and construction documentation. Finally, just before signing, the owner of the property changes his mind because he doesn't want to remodel his bathroom to suit the children. The real estate agency therefore offers the property and another interested party appears. The tenant doesn't look trustworthy as the previous ones, but winter is coming and owner decides to rent the house. He was told that the purpose of the lease is a housing for the family and was very comfortable with that. However, the owner had a feeling that something is not right with his future tenant, and so he conditioned the signing of the contract with a joint photo. That's where real estate agency service ended, as they were offering only mediation, not property management services. 4 months later, it came out that tenant set up marijuana growing room in the villa. It came out by the excessive consumption of the electricity in the villa and was reported by electricity company to police. The tenants built pipes and made the watering system between the floors of the villa, and it was not all the damages they caused. Looking back at the first interested client, option to make bathrooms for children for kindergarten doesn't look as bad as what happened now. How to avoid becoming part of similar story. If you would like to rent one of your properties, you have to mentally separate yourself from things inside of it. As we already mentioned in previous episodes, things which are available for you don't necessarily increase the value of the property. Rely on your intuition, and if the tenant doesn't look you reliable from the first guess, don't sign the contract with him. On the other hand, if it is a person or company with a long-term and positive history, you can't wish a better tenant, even if it should be on a cost of the mutual compromises. After prior notice to the tenant, use opportunity to visit your property while you are renting it, usually once in 3 months. Put in contract obligation of the tenant to insure the property and insure the property by yourself as well. Contact your neighbors regarding the behavior of the tenants in the property to find out if something unusual is happening. Don't be discouraged by this story, but learn from mistakes of the others. Unlike the sale, long-term rental is a long-term relationship. That's why it's important that all the parties are satisfied. My name is Elena Jakubovic and I'm your guide to the real estate jungle. In next episode, you will get to know about other real estate frauds. Follow us.
Take me to your jungle.
Supermakléřky.cz.
Tráva.
Jsem rád, že jsme si konečně odsouhlasili podmínky pro nájmu, ať se vašemu startupu v novém sídle daří.
Dobrý den, pane Novotný. Právě jsem jela kolem vaší vily a line se z ní velmi nepříjemný zápach.
To asi nájemníci mají nějakou party pro klienty a grillují na zahradě.
Pokud svůj byt prodáváte, kdo jej kupuje, nedbáte. Nájem je opačná věc. Po smlouvě není konec. Je to dlouhodobý vztah. Dobrý nebo špatný tah. Křoví v domě žádná sláva, v Nobl čtvrti řádí tráva.